Hello, my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing this morning? I'm Michelle the Introvert, and right now, as you see, I'm in my car, and I'm actually heading down to a yard sale. I've seen this yard sale posted for a couple weeks now, and I'm really excited about what I'm going to find there. They're also supposed to have a bake sale as well, so being the curious person I am, I'm going to check it out, and I'm welcoming you all to come with me. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just open up. Don't be scared. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just open up. Don't be scared.
I'm back at home from the wonderful yard sale and bake sale. And while I was there, I found some very, very nice treasures that I would love to show you. Here are some of the goodies that we picked up at the bake sale that they had. These are the no-bake cookies, and there's no nuts in them. And here are some cupcakes. Unfortunately, kind of smushed a little bit, but besides that, they look really good. And Gerald has taste tested these squares here, and they're quite good, from what he says. But this is great. A nice little treat for us, for Gerald, Joshua, and I. They had a really, really nice variety of different tables and things at the yard sale. So Gerald was able to find some things, and I was able to find some things as well. And this is one of the things that Gerald found. It is a 3 CD set with ultimate praise music. So Gerald's been actually listening to one of the CDs in the car as he goes to work in the morning. So this was a score. This was great that he found this. And while I was in the same section, the same table that he found that CD set, I found this CD here. And it is no doubt, it's one of their older CDs. And there's Gwen Stefani right there. And I'm a big fan of a lot of her music. So it was nice to have this CD, because I didn't have this one yet. I have a few of her other ones, but I didn't have this one. I also found these here. I have a few of them. And these are vintage. For when I'm cooking something hot on the stove, I can just put my hot pots right on here, so they don't affect my countertop at all. And I also have this, very vintage, and this one here. So it was wonderful to be able to find these, and they were selling them for only 10 cents each. Another thing that I was happy to find and lucky to find, and that is this here. Believe it or not, they had one of these easy to grow growing kits. Yes, I picked these up this year for my garden, and they grow very, very well. So it was nice to be able to pick this kit up here. Never been opened, as you can see. So I'm looking forward to growing this next spring. This will be set aside for next spring, so that's great. And a lot of you already know that when I go to yard sales or thrift stores, there is some things that I really keep my eye open for. And it starts with a capital T. Can you guess? Can you guess? Yes, my friends, Tupperware. I actually found some Tupperware. And I found this lovely container here. I'm not sure what year this is. I'll have to do some research because of the dark green. Not sure what year, but either way, it's Tupperware, and I love Tupperware. So I'll take this cover off. These obviously need to have a good cleaning, and I plan to do that this afternoon. But it appears to be in pretty good shape. It'll be nice for Gerald's lunches, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a cute little container with the cover to go with it. So I'll give this a really good cleaning this afternoon. And I found one more of Tupperware. Da-da-da-da, Tupperware. And I already have a plan for this bowl and cover. Since I'm growing a lot of my own lettuce in my garden, and I'll have tomatoes and cucumbers, I'll be making a lot of my own salads this summer. Well, we eat a lot of salads here anyway. This will be my salad bowl. And there's a beautiful cover there. So it's very, very exciting. It's a wonderful bowl. And of course, Tupperware. Can't get enough of Tupperware. So I'm going to give this a really, really good cleaning as well. A couple of days ago, I received a phone call from one of the thrift stores that I like to go to. And when they called, they said to me that they have some Tupperware set aside for me. A lot of the thrift stores that I go to know that I love Tupperware. And a lot of the secondhand stores that I go to, they also know that I love Tupperware as well. So when they called me and they said, we have Tupperware, and they had it set aside for me, I was just so touched that they would set it aside for me. So I went in, and I was just expecting maybe 1 or 2 or 3 things. No, not 1 or 2 or 3 things. Do you guys want to see? You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. I'll show you. I'm going to have to make some room here so I can show you. Oh my, it was such a pleasant surprise. Yes, and I just still can't get over the fact that they had it set aside for me. Just so nice of them to do that. Okay, there, I've made some room. Get ready, my friends. Hold on to your hats. Okay, I'll be right back. It's just right down here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this. This, my friends, is full of Tupperware. And do you think that that is all? No. I have something else here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Can you believe it? All of this is Tupperware. Oh my goodness. Yes, I feel I hit the jackpot. I feel like it's Christmas time. I love Tupperware. So I'm going to set these out, my friends, so you can take a look at what they set aside for me. That was all in those 2 plastic bags. And this here, sorry, I forgot to take the cover off so you can see what it looks like inside. Oh, look at, oh yes, look at those. There's some measuring cups too. Huh, measuring cups. Well, well. So it has all of this here and the cover to go with it. And this one here, this doesn't have a cover, but that's okay. I can still figure out a use for that. And all of this over here. And all of that back there. By my bread machine. Oh my goodness. Oh, and this here, this can go in the microwave. And look at the color, that's beautiful. Blue is my favorite color, so it's wonderful. But there's a little bit of everything. It's pretty amazing, oh my goodness. And this here, I do believe this here comes with that bowl. It fits it quite nicely on the top, so I imagine that's a set. All of that there. And I have 2 of these. And some wonderful Tupperware cups and vintage ones as well. I'm not too sure how old these ones are. I'll have to do some research. But all of this, that's what was set aside for me. This has a cover. And this has a cover. This one didn't come with a cover, but I can always keep my eyes open, I guess. And this one here is a little twisty. So I'm going to be giving all of this a very, 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 very good cleaning this afternoon. So I'm going to be quite busy, but this brings me a lot of joy, my friends. All of this wonderful Tupperware. And you're probably wondering, Michelle, do you have room for all of this? Well, a lot of this is going to be going in my pantry. I'm going to be putting my baked things in there, different boxes and stuff. But of course, items like this will go in a separate spot where I keep my Tupperware cake holder and my pie holders, things like that. These will go in a separate spot than my pantry, obviously. Oh, and these here, I have 2 of these, so I don't need 2. So I plan to give one of these to my daughter Stacy. It'll come in handy for her, I'm sure. And I'll keep the other one. And these here I want to show you. When I open the bags, they let me open the bags right there at the store in one of the back rooms. And when I saw these, my heart just, I've been looking for these for a long time. And these are in really beautiful shape. Yes, they're in excellent shape. I've been looking for these vintage Tupperware cups for a very long time. They actually bring back a lot of childhood memories. Most of my mom's side of the family have Tupperware like this. I remember drinking juice out of cups like this when I was growing up. So I've been keeping an eye. I've been looking for these for a long time, and these are in beautiful shape. I'm not going to be using these. These are going to be washed and put away in with my other special treasures in my china cabinet. And I'll probably use these. These ones are a little smaller. These will go in my kitchen cupboard for everyday use. And also this set here as well. There's 4 of these. So there's some things that I'm going to set aside as treasures in my china cabinet. But these here will be used for everyday use, obviously. Most of them, the majority of them, will be used for everyday use. A lot of them going in my pantry. And if there's anything else that I think Stacy can use, I'll probably pass it over to her. But for the most part, I don't have any of these things. I mean, I didn't have any of these things till the thrift store gave me a call. So I'm just really, really excited. Also, too, I have a question for you viewers. I've never seen anything like this before. Have you guys seen anything like this before? I have absolutely no idea what this is used for. And the top comes off. Whoops. I'll show you. This top part here comes off. It's a bowl. And I have no idea what this is used for. I imagine something at one time covered that. I imagine. I have no idea. Do you guys know? Do you guys know what this was used for? If you do, please leave a comment. I have no idea. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. The topic for today is about a man, a famous man who was an illustrator and a painter. And he was born in the United States, and his name is Norman Percival Rockwell. Norman Rockwell was born in New York on February 3rd, 1894, and he passed away on November 8th, 1978 in Massachusetts, United States. And the reason why I kind of wanted to talk about him today to you all, and that is growing up, I would often see Norman Rockwell's pictures in my dad's house. Dad had some printed pictures, like reprints, pictures on the wall that Norman Rockwell did, and Dad would often, and he still does, he gets calendars that have Norman Rockwell drawings in them. And so there is where my influence came from for the admiration for Norman Rockwell. And if any of you haven't seen any of his pictures, maybe some of you have, maybe some of you haven't, I happen to have some pictures right here. And this was actually taken from a calendar, and each of the pages of the calendar had some Norman Rockwell pictures. So I'd like to give you all just a few close-ups of some of the beautiful work, the beautiful drawings that Norman Rockwell has done. There's a nice one right there of a young man and young woman giving each other gifts, and they seem to have given each other the exact same gifts. And there's Norman Rockwell's name right down there. He always put his name on his drawings and illustrations. This one here is quite cute. The little boy obviously bought his little girlfriend a sucker or a lollipop, and he doesn't have any money left. And there's Norman Rockwell's name right there. But he has an interesting way of capturing moments of time. If you look at the way that everybody's dressed in that picture. This one has a sweetness about it, I find. The lady is playing the flute, and she has the curiosity of a little bird looking at her through the window. It's a really sweet picture, I find. And there's Norman Rockwell's name right there. This is a nice family time picture of the bygone days. And in this bird house here, there's a little tag that says "For Mom." And I think she's very appreciative by the way she's looking at him and holding him. She's grateful for the gift, and she's proud of her little boy. And looks like Dad is too. And the little dog is happy to have him for a friend. And there's Norman Rockwell's name there again. And those are just some of the wonderful, amazing pictures and illustrations that Norman Rockwell has done and has accomplished. There are so many, many more. And another important point that I'd like to share, and that is he worked for the Saturday Evening Post, and that's where a lot of his popularity came from, is from working for the magazine, the Saturday Evening Post. But I think his work is absolutely wonderful, and anytime I see a calendar that has pictures in it done by Norman Rockwell, guess what? I pick them up. Well, thank you for your listening ear today, my friends. And I have my pot of tea, and I have my wonderful fancy schmancy cup of tea. And here's to you all, my little rays of sunshine. Well, my friends, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. It was a really fun day. And I had a great time showing you all of these wonderful treasures. I'm having a really good day. If you like this vlog, please give me the YouTube thumbs up or press that subscribe button. That would be great. And I have more vlogs coming up, so stay tuned and I'll talk to you all soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.